Toxic parent check. Funsies, let's go. I 100% think having your feelings dismissed is toxic as heck and emotionally draining. Whether it's from a friend, family member, or your boyfriend, girlfriend, anybody, it's not okay. Specifically with anger. A lot of kids are not allowed by their parents to express anger, even though their parents do all the time. It's not okay because it comes off as disrespect. No, that's a human emotion. I should be allowed to feel and process. Because if you just try to get them to suppress it all the time, that is not healthy. They don't know how to deal with this anger as they get older. By the time they want to fix their bond with you, you don't even want it anymore. And honestly, you don't have to deal with it. I don't care if they're family, if they're bad for you, if they treat you like crap, you can cut them out of your life if you want to. You don't owe them anything. Family is more than just a blood relation. Seriously, you need to surround yourself with people that make your life better, not constantly bring you down and make you feel bad about yourself. I don't care who they are, your parents, siblings, cousins, anybody. Cut them out. There is a difference between discipline and toxic. Yeah, if you cuss your kids out for doing something or beat them for it, that's not discipline, that's toxic. And if you think otherwise, it shows how you were raised. Now I'm muting LOL because I know I'm gonna get trolled for this. There's always those people, just ignore them. Ugh, I hate trolls. Yeah, it's really funny and hypocritical how parents will hit their kids, spank them, whatever, and then try to teach them at the same time how violence doesn't solve your problems. Explain. This person behind me at the grocery store checkout lane won't stop talking. It's my 7-year-old, but still, like that's my daughter, but she's so annoying. I swear society really tries to brainwash people into thinking that kids are the best thing you'll ever have in your life. No, they are a nightmare. I was a nightmare child. I would never want to deal with a mini me. That would be the worst. Me being lowered into my grave. My kids throw laundry on top of my casket like, Mom, can you please just get this done? I'm not in a rush, okay? It's fine. Do it in the underworld somewhere in your next life when you're reborn in 100 years. Just do my laundry, please. I need it for soccer. I don't care if you're a boy or girl, no matter who you are, you need to learn how to do your own freaking laundry, okay? It's not your parents' responsibility, it's yours. Because eventually you're going to grow up and move out, hopefully, and you're going to have all these chores that you don't know how to do. So learn how to do it now. Parents need to stop acting like providing food and shelter for their child, whom they brought into existence, is a privilege the child needs to earn. Yeah, they always say, oh, I put a roof over your head, I put food on the table. Yeah, you're supposed to. You chose to have me. I did not make this decision, okay? If you don't give me those things, it's against the law. So don't throw that in my face. My toddler is walking around the house saying, oh no, over and over. At first it was cute, but now I'm afraid she knows something I don't. Like every time she sees a demon in the corner, like, oh no, what's up? You want a snack? Oh no. There's a lot of them. My husband and I decided we don't want to have children. Good for you. We will be telling them tonight. They're gonna take it well, I promise. It'll be fine. It's fine. Grandma will take them. It's okay. It's a little late to make that decision. Stop holding on to people just because you have a history together. But they're my kids. Dude, this goes for family and friends. I don't care how good of friends you used to be, how good of a boyfriend, girlfriend they used to be. Whatever they are now, it ain't doing it. If you are constantly thinking about how good they used to be, how nice they were at first, that's a bad sign. It means they need to change or you need to leave. I read somewhere that how you speak to your children becomes their inner voice. I cannot stress how crucial this is. No, that's not true. I would lose my mind if my mom was my inner voice. Mom, I love you, but yeah. I don't want to hear you 24/7 in my head. I don't want to hear me 24/7 in my head. It gets annoying. Telling a mom to relax while her family does everything on Mother's Day is like telling a pilot to relax while the passengers fly the plane. That's so true. And the mom is always just trapped in her bedroom while the rest of the family tries to scrap together some really weird breakfast that's undercooked or burnt. And everything gets messy and the mom ends up having to clean it all up. Guys, the best Mother's Day or Father's Day present you can give your parents is to clean the house, do the dishes, do the laundry, make her a nice breakfast of something she actually likes to eat, or even better, Just tell your mom, give her some cash and tell her go to brunch with her friends. And then when she gets back, the house will be spotless and she will feel so relaxed. Trust me, that is a good idea. Having toxic parents or a toxic family is more challenging than those with relatively functional families can imagine. Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of really messed up stuff that I don't understand because I had a pretty chill household. You know, it wasn't abusive or toxic or anything like that, so I'm sure I don't understand to the full extent what other kids go through. Nothing is ever a simple conversation. Almost everything is riddled with passive aggression, subliminals, trauma, and projection. That sounds terrible. Because I've dealt with friends that are like that. You know, they try to manipulate you into thinking things that aren't actually true. You know, it's gaslighting, whatever. Google it. But I didn't deal with that for more than a couple years. So a kid dealing with a family like that for like 20 years, ugh. How do you become a decent person going through that? Can we talk about how parents will literally ruin their relationship with their own children all because they don't know how to apologize and admit when they've done wrong? Yeah. Their ego gets in the way and they're just like, oh, I guess I'll just not talk to my daughter's son until they eventually forget what I did wrong. Why can't you just apologize? A narcissist prayer. Guys, I pray to God, Buddha, Satan, whatever you believe in, that you do not have to deal with a narcissist in your life. It is the worst thing ever. Ugh. So if you hear these quotes regularly from someone, red flag. I'm serious, listen to this. Comment below if you've heard this from someone. That didn't happen. And if it did, it wasn't that bad. You're being dramatic. And if it was, that's not a big deal. And if it is, that's not my fault. I'm sorry you feel like that. And if it was, I didn't mean it. And if I did, you deserved it. It's your fault. You can show all the receipts. You can record your conversations, show text, emails, pictures, and they will always turn it around and make it a you problem. No one. My dad. Why don't you hang out with that friend from kindergarten anymore? Like, I forgot that girl existed. How do you remember that? But you don't remember what I told you 5 minutes ago. For real, I'd be like that too. Strict parents. I'm just protecting you. Yeah, now you have a kid that lies to you 24/7 and doesn't feel comfortable talking to you about anything. Congrats. That is the reality of it. Strict parenting, like constantly checking their phone, not giving them any privacy or trust or freedom, that is not good. You're not doing what you think you're doing. You're just gonna make them lie to you so they can actually go live a life. Saying that a kid has a boyfriend, girlfriend, anytime they are close friends with a child who isn't the same gender, that is not okay. On top of reinforcing the idea that boys and girls can't ever be strictly platonic friends. That means just friends, like you're not into them romantically at all. Like a lot of us are when we're super young, until someone puts these ideas in our head that it's not okay to be friends with someone of the opposite gender and not want to date them. It is so creepy to project adult ideas of romantic relationships onto kids who are practically still toddlers. Guys, it's totally okay to be friends with someone of the opposite gender, just like it's okay to be friends with someone of the same gender. It doesn't have to turn into a relationship. Telling your kids your personal problems, like, your dad is horrible, he didn't even do the dishes, I hate my marriage. Your kids are not your therapist, okay? They do not have the mental capacity and the life experience to be able to understand and help you get through whatever this is. Also, they can't do anything to solve your problem. Instead, address your issues with your spouse and a therapist, not your 5-year-old. You can tell me and I won't be mad. That is the biggest lie you will ever hear growing up, followed by punishing them for whatever they admit. Then the parents wonder why the kids never want to talk to them. Weird. I was in a family bathroom and as my 4-year-old unlocked the door, my 2-year-old pushed the handicap button right as I started to pee. So I had to watch the door slowly open, knowing that I couldn't get up, and I peed with the door wide open. I'm so blessed to have kids. Yeah, no thanks. I like to keep the door shut. If my son calls me bruh one more time, so help me God, I'll grow up my mustache. Like, I'm a woman, I'm not bruh. I'm not your father. But that is it for Toxic Parent Check. That was fun. Comment below if you can relate. I'm sorry if you do. But yeah, that's it. So click the screen, watch another video, and subscribe. I'll see you later.